This is modern homesteading. So I had to get a little deeper into this engine than I would like to. It's better to, if you've got one that most likely will run, to run it, let it run it for quite a while, then you can go back in and start restoring it. I hate to get into one before that. Everything has a chance to seat and the seals swell and all that, but here we are. The reason why is inside of this was, you can see there's the bottom of the crankcase where the oil goes. There was about an inch of this. Of gunk, goo, hard fought, nasty stuff. I don't think that the previous owner adhered to the recommended service oil change, an oil change every 125 hours. But that's all right. I got it all cleaned out the best I can, and I'm getting ready to put it back. So I replaced the inspection plate right there, and I'm making my own gaskets, just using gasket sealer because I don't have them. Here's the cover. I'm going to put that on here now, and I got everything cleaned up, but everything looks good. So I didn't get into the timing or anything, so we'll get some Mrs. Wranglerstar is headed down to get some non-detergent oil. That's important for these old engines, I might add, is that new oil has detergent in it, and it breaks. You know, if you put detergent oil into an old engine where it's got, you know, gunk and little things and little crevices, it'll break that all loose and it'll just wreak havoc on the engine. So you want a non-detergent oil on the old ones, and so she's getting that for me. So I'll put this back together, and then I see inside here in the cooling system, we need to work that out. Looks like the mice have been in there, so we'll get that. We'll check the magneto for spark, put some fresh oil in, fresh gas, and then we'll go over to the fuel system and start putting things back together. One thing really nice about this engine is it's all original. It's got looks like it's got all the parts. It's even got the valve cover came with it. Even there, look at that, the oil fill plug, the International Harvester, the part number on it. That's kind of cool. So crankcase is all buttoned up, and we're ready for some fresh 30 weight oil. So let's go and see if we can't get the cooling system sorted, and then we'll finish up by putting the carburetor or the fuel mixer back and check and see if we've got spark. I will admit that I don't like sticking my hand down rodent holes. Eee. So the mice have packed the cooling system full of stuff. So here's the drain for the cooling system. That plug was missing, so I got a really cool little brass petcock here. I can drain this here, and we'll thread this in. I'm going to run a little water through and flush it out. I can't believe how much stuff that mouse packed in there. So let's get the fuel system put back together. I guess first we need to put the flywheel on. Little felt washer there. Key. Let's take a look at the plug. Actually, the plug looks good. I think it's a new plug. I'll clean that up. I'll gap it, and we'll just go with it. So I can see the piston and a good portion of the bore. It actually looks pretty good. I'll put a little bit of light oil in there to keep that cylinder lubed up a bit until we get the oil in. So you can see underneath right there through my mirror, there's the little butterfly that controls the air-fuel mixture. Unlike a car where you control that with your throttle, with your foot, this is controlled mechanically by the engine itself. I also saw under there, right there is a soft plug that looks a little rusty. That may leak a little bit. We might have to replace that in the future, but we'll hold off and wait and see. I know, I'm killing you. I'm killing you. You actually thought you were going to see this thing running in 2.0. Well, it's a lot of work getting this old engine going. Maybe you'll get to see it running in 3.0, but maybe not. You'll have to wait and see. So now's a good time to click the thumbs up. If you enjoy these restoration videos and the varied and interesting subject matters that we come up with on the channel, you can show me by clicking the thumbs up. All right, now that that's done, I want to thank you all for your support and for watching the channel. So on to 3.0.